There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors, doing new things, because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. We're always exploring and experimenting.
Well, hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Imagineers Disney Podcast. I am your host, Matt, and I am joined, as always, by my good friend and co-host, Susie. Hey, Susie.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. For what it's worth, you're a little frozen on my end, but I can hear you fine.
Oh,
I
that's
just can't see you. Yeah, how fun.
You're you're coming in clear on my end. So
Well, I'm always good. There you are. Okay, now you're moving.
oh, okay. Well, that's
The name of the game today is technical difficulties, and it's only going to get worse this week. We've got a certain Disney queen making her way toward Florida right now. So
Elsa, for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The tropical storm, is it still a hurricane? I can't remember.
It went down to tropical storm, and I think it's expected to ramp back up before it makes landfall. But by the time it gets to us up here in North Florida, we should be down to just tropical storm level, I think.
Look, if it's not a category 3, I'm not worried about it. So.
I know.
Not
oh my gosh.
First rodeo.
No, and the timing is really good. I have 3 clients all going to Disney next week around this time. So if they had traveled a week sooner, or if Elsa had come a week later, whatever. But as Floridians, the storm never bothered us anyway.
You were just waiting for that, weren't you?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it all day.
Just waiting. Well, speaking of travel, take this opportunity to remind you that both Susie and I we are travel agents with Travelmation, helping families make magical memories. Travelmation is an authorized Disney vacation planner. We're actually a platinum agency in Disney destinations, so we can help you get not only to Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Adventures by Disney, Alani, all of the Disney things. We can help you with cruises and pretty much anywhere you want to go. We can help you do that.
Universal, all-inclusives, just vacation rentals.
So if you're looking at taking a vacation, book your next vacation with us. All of our services come at no extra cost to you. And you can email us at imagineerspodcast@gmail.com and just tell us when you'd like to travel and where you'd like to go, and we'll get you a no obligation quote.
I was actually probably maybe 5 minutes late to Matt, and I like to meet a few minutes before we go live. I was booking a trip for one of our listeners going to Disney and Universal this fall, right around, interestingly enough, for tonight's topic, the 50th. They're actually going to be down there during that time, but they don't plan on trying to enter the madness that will be Magic Kingdom and Epcot on Friday? Yeah, Friday, October 1st. Yeah.
Well, as of right now, there are no park reservations available for Magic Kingdom. So,
yeah,
you have to have those kind of in advance.
Yeah. I mean, I got another one for my mom 2 weeks ago, and I felt like that was cutting it close. I have no idea what it's going to be like, but yeah, so we love our listeners, and Matt and I will be down there around the same time. So if any of you guys are wanting to go during that weekend, of course, probably not at Magic Kingdom at this point, but if you're down there, we would love to say hi. It's going to be a really fun, special day that is going to be exhausting and packed full of people, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. And like Susie says, we love our listeners and we appreciate you. If you have listened to the podcast and love it, go find us and leave us a review, especially on Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review and tell us what you love about the show. But if you haven't subscribed, you can find us both on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, wherever you like to listen to your podcast. You can find us by searching for the Imagineers Disney Podcast. And a very special shout out to our other listeners who are supporters of the podcast financially.
Yeah.
You guys, we have set up a Patreon for our podcast. And every month we have a drawing for a prize. And we're going to do that right now, actually. But if you haven't become a patron, you can by going to patreon.com/Imagineers. And for as little as $2 a month, you can be entered into the drawing that we are about to have. And you'll have access to exclusive content that you won't find anywhere else.
Which, by the way, I have to say, sign up right now, you guys, because Matt and I have a very exciting thing that we are doing in July. I don't want to say it yet. We're doing it next weekend.
Oh, yes.
And so I think our patrons may get a special look at some of the stuff that we're doing then. So now more than ever is the time to sign up. And also because August may have a very special Patreon thing too. Special video from some stuff we're doing in August. So we have some good stuff around the corner. It's going to be an exciting next couple of months.
Yeah, absolutely. So without further ado, it is time to reveal the prize for this month. And I was just down at Disney World the past couple days. So I went down to go see Happily Ever After, and it rained and rained and rained.
Yeah,
and
but
rained more.
The question on everyone's mind, did you cry or are you soulless?
Wow. Okay. I did not cry.
Okay.
Because I was trying to make sure that our stream was still going, and it wasn't good. I apologize. May never try that again.
Well, you got to think everyone's streaming it. There was probably a lot. There was a lot of people on the Disney Wi-Fi right then.
Yeah, it looked great on my screen. I couldn't tell what was actually going out, and I rewatched what actually went out, and I went, oh no, never doing that again. So apologies for the low quality that was.
Y'all are just going to have to go see it in person.
Yeah. I'll know better next time. But yeah. Anyway, I was down there, and of course, we needed to pick out this month's prize. And we landed on it is another pop figure. We haven't done a pop figure in quite a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
So
and we haven't done a Marvel giveaway yet, have we?
I don't think we have.
I don't think so.
With Black Widow opening this week, actually, here in a couple of days, if you're watching live with us, they had a pop in Disney Springs that features one of the characters that you'll see in the movie, the Taskmaster.
Ooh.
So this is going to be one of our patrons here in just a couple seconds. So as always, I have the trusty old Mickey bowl that will has all of the names of our patrons. And I'm not looking.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this movie. I'm going Friday night to the theater. It has been too long since I've seen a Marvel movie in theaters. So who's going to celebrate this movie with a new pop?
Our winner is Kelly L.
Yay, Kelly!
Congratulations, Kelly. We'll hide her last name, but just so that it's proof, there's Kelly.
Nice.
In my scribble.
I didn't say anything.
So, Kelly, congratulations. Thank you for supporting the podcast, and we will get this out in the mail to you ASAP. Okay.
Cool. Wow.
One other bit of business before we start into our topic. Well, this is kind of big news for Susie.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so Susie is going to be attending a very cool event in Orlando in August. It is the Fanboy Expo. So it's a con down in Orlando. They actually have a couple of them throughout in the country this summer, but the one in Orlando is going to be August 20th through the 22nd.
Yes.
And, I am not going because that is my anniversary weekend. Me and my wife. So I want to live to see my next anniversary. So, Susie is going to go down and represent the podcast and hopefully get some interviews and stuff. Not done on that yet, but
we don't want to say anything, yet. We'll just say there are some iconic names from various Disney intellectual properties.
Maybe Ashley Eckstein.
Maybe Ashley will be there. Yeah, she'll be there.
Maybe
Matt Lanter. Oh my gosh. Now, you guys remember we've spoken to Ashley on our show, and we've spoken to James Arnold Taylor, who is Obi-Wan, but would love to get Matt Lanter. Either way, I will be doing an autograph and photo session with him since I've met Ashley and have Ashley's signature already on my good old Clone Wars DVD from 2008.
Yeah, and with these cons, you can actually, so in addition to the ticket, you can actually get, private autographs and photos. Uh,
Yeah.
but so in addition to Ashley and the Star Wars celebrities, there are also some Disney ones, like
hmm
Brett Ewan, who is the current voice of Mickey Mouse.
Yep.
He is going to be there,
Very
and then
exciting.
of course Jim Cummings, voice
I
of Winnie the Pooh,
voice of
Darkwing Duck,
everybody.
so many things.
He also has a Star Wars connection. He's
Yes, he
voiced
does.
many characters from Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels, because there's a crossover with some of his characters there. And yeah, I'm very excited. And so if any of you guys are in that area and you plan to attend, let me know. I'd love to meet up and say hi. Hopefully this piques your interest and you decide to go. If you want to travel down to Orlando, this is one of those things where we can make a hotel reservation for you if you want to attend the event and say hi to me, say hi to these guys. There's another person, I don't know if Matt's going to pull him up, that I'm just personally excited about that is not Disney related. It's Dante Basco, who voices Prince Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm very excited about that. Go look at their full list. In addition to the Disney related guests, there's some pretty iconic. There's musicians. There's quite a large portion of the cast from Back to the Future.
They're having
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
a reunion of the animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles television show. So like the voice actors and of course April's actress they're supposed to be there. They are also having, for all of you, this is going back a little ways, they're having a Chips reunion.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
So like this
is something for everybody. Yeah. This is good. And it's probably, this will be the first con I've been back to since COVID shut the world down. And this is a good one to go back to. We've got everyone from so many different worlds, and it's just so great to be around nerds again and having fun and seeing the cosplays and the vendors and everything. It's sure to be a good time. So we'll give you guys some more information on our plans once we kind of get those figured out. But yes, I will be going down representing the podcast, trying to get some interviews, and we'll be doing some live events, live streaming, going into the panels. We may or may not, but definitely will have a special longer video version of the weekend's activities for our patrons. So you guys will get to see some behind a paywall, experiences of what happens there. So I am very excited. These events are so fun. It's been too long since there's been a good con. Gosh, when was the last one I went to? 2017 maybe.
A while,
yeah.
But yeah, so go check out the information on this con. It's going to be amazing. Go to fanboyexpo.com for more information. You can get ticket prices and also pricing on some of their special packaging that they get. So,
and let us know again if you guys plan on going. I'd love to say hi, get a picture, and see if you get added to our special video.
Ooh. So without further ado, we are going to move right along into our main topic of discussion tonight, and that's what's coming for Disney World's 50th anniversary celebration. A lot.
Thank you for coming to the show tonight.
I mean, what do we start with? Should we start with the shows?
I think well, hold on, because I think we talked earlier about. They just, Magic Kingdom and basically Epcot 2 that day, you're out of luck. You won't be able to get to because Ratatouille's opening. It's also Epcot's birthday, 39, I believe, is the date for Epcot on that one. So if you're like, well, why are you telling us this if we can't get into the parks? This will be an 18-month-long celebration. I think we've said that before. I just want to reiterate that this is not a one weekend thing. Disney will stretch this out as long as possible so you can experience all these great special things And they announced that a couple of months ago, I think before we really knew how quickly we could get back to normal, maskless and shows and stuff. So they wanted that celebration to be even longer, so people who maybe weren't comfortable going back to Disney yet could have a chance to do that. So yeah, 18 months. So don't feel like there's any pressure to be down there that one weekend. You can experience this into 2023, I guess, if my math is correct.
Yeah, and they're going to be spreading out some things too. So I mean, it just happened with the way that it was with COVID and everything. A lot of the projects that they were supposed to have done before the 50th have been postponed. So, but
yeah, Guardians, Star Wars Hotel, Tron. That one hurts.
Hey, but that's okay because there's
something to look
again,
forward to.
over the course of 18 months, there's going to be like little nuggets of good things coming at you. And it really does start on October 1st. There are several things that are going to be happening. Of course, Harmonious, which is it's going to be the feature nighttime spectacular in Epcot. So it's the one that is replacing Epcot Forever, which actually just came back because fireworks are back at Walt Disney World. So that's fun. But this is touted as the biggest nighttime show that Disney World has ever done. They've already started running tests on them and through the show at least a couple times, I think. And I think it's clocking in people with just seeing how long the fireworks are. So no one has been in the park. No guests have been in the park to see it. But since they're running these tests after hours, people along the Epcot resort area have been able to see the fireworks going. And the show's like 19 minutes.
That's insane.
So,
wow.
Yeah, I think it's going to be impressive. And also that's going to be impressive, and this was a huge surprise to everyone, Magic Kingdom is also getting a new nighttime spectacular.
Yes.
50th anniversary. A lot of people thought that Happily Ever After might carry us through, but it looks like they are going to be doing another show, and I forgot the name of it.
Disney Enchantment.
Disney Enchantment. Thank you.
You're welcome. And it's so funny. We were talking about nighttime shows recently. We did our list of our favorites, and we were talking about how Disneyland has theirs projection throughout different areas of the park so you can experience it without having to be in one area. And look what Disney World does. Now they're expanding their projections from the castle onto the buildings down Main Street, just like Disneyland. And I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And this is an artist rendering only, but it looks like there might be a section in the show where, if you know what the anniversary gifts as you get along, go along with wedding anniversaries. 50th anniversary is gold. It is the golden anniversary. So maybe at one point in the show, the castle and all of Main Street will be washed over in a nice gold effect. So I think it'd be good. I'm sure, new music, a new score.
Gosh, Matt, what time are we going to have to get our spot on Main Street to watch this? Like 1 p.m.
So I got a reservation for October 1st. But before I did, I had one for Epcot, but I didn't have one for Magic Kingdom. So I was ready to see Harmonious. And then Magic Kingdom opened up and I got that. And then I had to, well, which one do I really want to see? And it didn't take long for me to decide, okay, so Magic Kingdom is 50th anniversary only once. So that's where I'm going to be.
Yeah. Same. I will not be leaving the park that day. I know there's a park reservation system, so they can control how many people are, in the park that day. However, it's going to reach capacity. I think if you leave, factoring in that some people may be able to get in from park hopping in the afternoon, maybe I have no plans on leaving. I don't want to risk that. I'll just plop down on a bench somewhere all day and wait if I have to.
I might sneak over to Epcot because in addition to the new shows, there's also going to be a new attraction. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure in Epcot and the France Pavilion. So again, we've talked about this attraction at length. It's a clone of the one over in Paris. So although this promotional image doesn't have anyone wearing 3D glasses.
Huh.
I thought I'd just point that out.
So you think instead of 3D, we have that like projection mapping technology like Mickey and Minnie have?
I think it may be a little different.
Okay.
I'm not really big into the 3D stuff anyway.
I'm not either.
This may have just been for promotional purposes only anyway. So it
I don't know. They went to the details of giving everyone a mask, which is no longer required.
Well, when you wear glasses, like it can fog up. So maybe they didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just making stuff up now.
Well, that's what we've been doing for 3.5 years.
So new ride coming there to the France Pavilion Epcot, including the creperie. So it's not just a ride. There's going to be a couple other like food things that are open in that pavilion. A new bathroom, which is actually technically open right now.
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, we haven't ranked that in our list of Disney bathrooms. Well, what is it?
I have a feeling once this ride opens, it will not be on the top because it's going to be chaotic. Yeah.
So we have fireworks, we have shows, we have rides, the icons, the park icons.
Did we talk about? Wait. There's another park that has something. I guess it's a show.
Oh, you're talking about? Well, I mean, I have it on the list. But
what do you consider it?
You talking about Kite Tails?
I am talking about Kite Tails. Every time I hear, I go Kite Tails. Woo! Just because Kite Tails, like DuckTales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So,
is this a show or
Yes, it is a daytime show.
Yeah.
So since Rivers of Light is not coming back ever,
Aww.
You have to do something with that arena, right? So, why not bake out in the sun? And
Matt, stop. Everyone gives so much hate to Animal Kingdom for they've just never been able to get a show like down right. But I think you can't do this at night. Like you're not going to be able to see the kites.
Hopefully they can get this one off the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, I had to throw that one in there.
That was really good.
You had one, I have one.
That was really good. No more puns tonight.
Okay. So the arena that they built for Rivers of Light, it's out, it's open, like there's no shade. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, how people handle being out there. I mean, I don't know how long this could be. I'll put them out there again, but they're going to have animal kites that are controlled by the jet skis out there on the lake.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the same kind of kite technology that they actually put in for Epcot Forever. But in the day,
I'm a fan of this though. I think this will be really good. And remember, Animal Kingdom normally closes pretty early anyway. And then, this gives you a chance to go over and see Harmonious or go over and see at Disney Enchantment.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it'll be fun. I'm not going to see it on October 1st or 2nd, but we'll definitely see it soon. But,
yeah.
So in addition to all those new shows, there's also going to be some love given to the park icons.
Yes. Oh, they're beautiful.
So all of the park icons are going to undergo some special treatment for nighttime features with the lights. So of course, Cinderella's castle is going to have some like pixie dust features on it. It's going to like sparkle.
Look at that 50 icon though, right there in the center. That is
haven't seen
just that
yet.
No, but that style, the colors are just it's it's beautiful. Like I don't know how to describe this. It's classy.
Yeah. They are putting LED lights also in Spaceship Earth in the crevices, so that'll look fun. And then Tree of Life is going to have a makeover as well, along with Tower of Terror and Hollywood Studios. So Hollywood Studios really is, I think, the only park that they haven't announced really anything big for yet.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wonder what that would be. They just added 2 lands and a new attraction last year. So
right.
I don't
like nighttime. So they haven't announced the fireworks coming back yet for the Star Wars fireworks show that they have there each night. Also, we don't know much about Phantasmic, other than it kind of looks like the set of Waterworld over at Universal Hollywood. It's like drained and it's
sad.
Very sad. I'm sure it's a staffing issue.
You know what though? If anything, I would hope they're waiting out. I would love to see just a completely revamped show over there. I'll be honest. Phantasmic has run its course.
So work permits have been filed for the Phantasmic area. So who knows what that means? But yeah, hopefully we show up and the Pocahontas scene is no longer there.
And it's not that we don't like Pocahontas. We just like shows that have a story and cohesively make sense during the entire performance. And Phantasmic was not one of those.
This is true.
The ending was good.
I still like the show. Like
I don't dislike it, but
if I was in Hollywood Studios tonight and they were having Phantasmic, I would go see it.
If they were doing that or the that Star Wars projection, which would you do between the two?
Well, it depends because sometimes they have 2 shows of Phantasmic. So,
all right, that's cheating. That's like wishing for more wishes. You can't do that.
Okay, moving on. Mickey and Minnie, of course, will have their new outfits as well. So those are going to be some fun. Hopefully, meet and greets eventually.
Yes. It's got to be back. I would imagine pretty soon we're going to get some kind of news, at least for characters like this, where it is not human to human contact. Like you're meeting a princess or like Tarzan, bless his heart, all kinds of exposures there to germs. But I would hope soon. I hope we hear something about that pretty soon. But look how good they look in their iridescent outfits.
Iridescent. So that wasn't Susie making it. That's how they're actually built.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it sounds as corny as one of my jokes, but don't worry. Someone got paid for that one.
And last but not least, I think this is the other one. There are going to be some very special statues. Not the Fab 5, the Fab 50. In honor of the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, they are going to install 50 golden character statues throughout the 4 parks.
I absolutely love this. I love the cohesiveness of featuring characters in this way across all 4 parks. I thought it was really interesting, though, the way that the Disney website worded this, that these statues will inspire new ways to interact, was their quote. I don't really know what that means. Do you know though? It just, if it's just statues, that's really cute. But I'm wondering if there's going to be some kind of paid feature, almost like the, wand technology where they light up or there's some, I don't know. I just don't like the word interact to something that is behind a fence, like we saw there in that example. Those 2 things don't work together. So I could be wrong. I could be reading too into it, but I think there's going to be some kind of other thing with these statues. I don't think it's just characters to look at and be cute and fun. I think there's another layer that hasn't been announced.
While we are on the subject of the 50 statues, should we?
I think we should. We don't have all of our details yet, but I think we can go ahead and tease things. I mean, clearly Disney does, so why can't we?
So we don't have a date for this yet,
Mm-hmm.
but Susie and I brainstormed on, we want to create unique opportunities for you guys to interact with us and for us to interact with you.
And each other. It's been cool in our Discord channel seeing everyone interact and kind of become friends across just being listeners.
Yeah, absolutely. And we want to have kind of a meetup, so to speak, but we want to make this really special. So we are planning on having a scavenger hunt around these 50 statues. So when they are released and installed into the parks, we will find out where exactly they are, and logistically we're going to have to figure this out a little bit, but we want to have a scavenger hunt / race, and essentially the first person or team to take 50 selfies with those statues, post them, we'll create a hashtag, and then race to the finish line to be established later, will win a prize.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not talking a Disney gift card here.
No.
We're not talking a value resort stay.
We're not talking a Pop Funko because
we are not
done a lot of those.
We are not talking a night at a moderate. We are talking about a night at the Super 8 on Earl Bronson Memorial Highway. No, just kidding. The winner, the first person that is going to that finishes taking their photos with the statues, submits those, and comes and finds us at the finish line, will receive one standard night at a deluxe resort.
We're not playing around.
It's our biggest giveaway yet. So
we're looking sometime this fall. Like Matt said, we got to figure out some of the logistics, because if you're thinking now there's 4 parks right now, you can't park hop until after 2 p.m. So do we have a little
difficult? So
do we, we're still trying to figure it out, guys. Don't worry. We'll have all the details. Maybe there's, versions of other prizes if you can't park hop, if we'll figure it out, but we're telling you, we want to do something really special this fall. And, we're encouraging, once we get this up, share with as many people as you can. If you're in the Orlando area, if you are like us from Florida and you're just pass holders, or what, we want everyone to come do this. We want to create a fun time with all of our Disney friends. We have so many Disney friends on Twitter from other podcasts or websites who can join. But if you book with us your ticket or your resort at Walt Disney World, we have ways of giving you an advantage in this game too. So I will, again, details to come, but we've been talking about this. So start looking at your fall calendar. Probably sometime, what did we say? Late October, November.
Maybe even beginning of December. So
yeah,
it just all depends on when they get the statues in the park and when we can actually verify where they are.
But we're going to do this. It's going to happen.
So we're going to time it ourselves just to see, okay, can you do this in one day? Because if you can't, then we have problems.
If you can't, then we'll do whoever can find the most maybe in one day or something like that. Yeah,
we'll be a winner.
Figure it out.
There will be a winner.
And it won't be one of us.
And it will not be one of us.
We won't cheat.
So, because we're going to be waiting for you at the finish line, wherever that may
be. And it will not be at Beaches and Cream.
Yeah.
We will not be. We will not. Yeah. No, the winner gets to eat a kitchen sink. The loser has to eat a kitchen sink by themselves. Because we're all losers then. Oh man.
But it's going to be fun. And again, this is the biggest giveaway that we've ever done.
Yeah.
So we are looking forward to giving it away for sure. Like, it's going to be so much fun.
Oh, what's going to be fun is having to go down there and figure out the how do we do this? Where are they at? We get to see them ahead of time and see, what characters they have, how they have them dispersed throughout the park. So that'll be fun too.
Yeah.
This is just going to be a really good time. There's a lot to celebrate. I am in no way COVID was terrible, but all of this is coming, and I think it makes it even more special. You know, there was a time where we were very doubtful this was going to happen at all, that masks were going to go away this calendar year, that masks were going to go away before the 50th. And now we're talking about doing scavenger hunts and new shows. And it really puts in perspective how important Disney is to people. So
yeah,
it just means a lot.
Time, and we're going to have 18 months to celebrate it. So,
wow.
And we didn't even get to all the other stuff that they're planning for the remainder of the celebration itself. I mean, Guardians,
yeah,
Galaxy Coaster, Tron is going to open in that 18 months. The Moana attraction will open in that.
That's right. Yeah,
that stuff should be hopefully done in 18 months. So,
and the biggest one that we've been waiting for,
the Star Wars Hotel.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So sometime, I believe, I think they projected it to be next year.
Wow.
So it's an exciting time to start talking about planning your trip to Disney World. So if you have not already made your plans for October 1st and you want to be down there to experience everything that Disney World is going to have to throw at you for that once in a lifetime opportunity to say that you were in Magic Kingdom or you were at Disney World on its 50th anniversary, it's still not too late to plan your trip. So again, you can email us. Our email is imagineerspodcast@gmail.com. Let us know the dates you would like to go. And if it's not October, that's perfectly fine because, again, this thing goes for 18 months. So let us know when you'd like to go to Disney World or anywhere. We can help you get anywhere you want. It's always a pleasure to help families and couples celebrate time together, whether it's a honeymoon, family reunion, a group trip. We've done girls trips for several people. Just go have fun with the people that you love, and that's what's most important is creating memories with those special people. And we would be honored to help you, again, at no extra cost, to make those memories a reality. So we appreciate you guys.
This was such a happy episode.
It was.
We got Patreon, we got Fanboy, we got the 50th. We do try to be. I don't think we've ever done we've done not top lists before. Those are in good taste. Those are in good fun. You know, there's an obvious reason why we choose those things because they're funny. But for the most part, we have a good time. And man, I'm just really excited. I'm going to be back at Disney, in August, and we've got something coming up in a few weeks. Matt and I going down there for another special thing. I'm just excited. I don't know, man. This year is flying by.
It is. We're in July.
Oh, man.
So, well, I think we should probably close it off for tonight. It's been a great conversation.
Yeah.
Again, we appreciate all of our listeners. And if you haven't subscribed to the podcast, again, you can find us on any of the major podcast platforms just by searching for the Imagineers Disney Podcast. And especially if you listen on Apple Podcasts, leave us a review. Leave us a 5-star review if you've loved the show and tell us what you love about it. And be sure to give us your suggestions for show topics because we absolutely take those into consideration. We've done in the past couple of weeks. We did, if you missed last week's show, kind of celebrating the 4th of July, we talked about the plans that were going to be another theme park here in the U.S. It was a Disney park just west of Washington, D.C., themed around American history. So interesting topic for the 4th of July. But we hope you all had a very safe holiday. But we look forward to coming at you next week with another great episode. We haven't even talked about what we're doing yet. I don't even know what we're doing. What are we doing, Susie? We'll figure it out.
Yeah, don't put this pressure on me. I don't know. We do have one really, 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 really cool idea that someone sent us on Instagram, and there's a guest that we need for that one. Matt, do you know the one I'm talking about? Do you have an inkling for what I'm referring to? An inkling.
Ink. Paint.
No.
Artist.
Yes. In a way.
In a way.
Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Okay. Anyway.
Well, we'll just have to wait and find
we'll
out.
figure it out. If you if you think you know what I'm talking about, keep listening over the next couple of weeks, because that's a topic we want to get to. And if you figure it out, you want to look. I'm just kidding.
Be on the lookout for all the things.
It'll be good. We got some cool stuff coming around the bend for you guys.
For sure. Well, again, we appreciate you guys, and we look forward to coming at you next week with another episode. But remember, until then, if you can dream it, you can do it.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors, doing new things, because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. We're always exploring and experimenting.